Warning: this show contains scenes that some viewers may find disturbing, such as strong language, strong bloody violence, and two idiots that think they know what they're talking about. Viewer discretion advised. Please drink responsibly.
Hello, fellow nerds. I'm Josh.
And I'm Joseph.
And we are N.E.R.D. Now, as many of you know, The Boys has finished up with their season 2 of the show, and we did say in an earlier video we were going to discuss The Boys. Cue back to that.
Speaking of The Boys season 2, whenever it was released, they only released 3 episodes, and now they're releasing every Friday.
Right.
Throughout, I don't even know how long it's going to take, but we're going to talk about Boys season 2 whenever the whole season is out. So we're going to talk about every episode.
And I swear, come hell or high water, if I don't have my Starlight pop by then, there will be hell to pay.
Josh, calm down.
There will be hell to pay. And you know, Joseph, they still haven't given me my fucking Boys pops. Come on, Funko. What are you doing?
Language.
No. Fuck the language thing. This is about the boys. We're going off books here. Anyways, to provide some context to some of those people who haven't seen The Boys yet, think of the Justice League.
Sorry, I got to step back for a minute. Continue what you're going to do. I got to take care of something.
All right, cool. So, back to what I was saying. For those of you who haven't seen The Boys, think of the Justice League if there were a bunch of dicks who abuse their powers and the people. So, they do many atrocious things such as, sexual assault, stealing, corruption, murder, and so on and so forth. Like, these guys have no control and they, have no respect for anybody else. So, they're just a bunch of fucking dicks, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, so there's definitely a lot going on in The Boys, and if you haven't seen it already, I recommend you watching it on Prime Video. There's a lot of stuff like superhero, gory, really fucked up dark humor shit going on in that show, and I'd really recommend watching it if you haven't already.
We were discussing, what did we want to talk about during this video? Because, we're both big fans of The Boys. We were like, we can talk about the heroes. We can talk about the situations going on, what's actually happening in the show, a comparison to, maybe other shows. And one constant theme kept popping up. This show has a lot of fucked up moments. So in the spirit of The Boys, we're going to go ahead and talk about the moments that blew our mind or just made us say, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure it's what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Fuck?
Fuck.
Fuck. 8 fucking hours later.
Fuck.
No, I don't like that one. Apologize again early for the a lot of F-bombs they're going to be showing in this thing.
Now, before we go ahead and get started with, our kind of moments that were just like, what the fuck?
My glasses.
Your glasses. So now before, like I was saying earlier, we get started with our moments that we thought were super fucked up, let's have a question of the day. And the question of the day is, who plays Huey's dad in this show? Now, Joseph, do you know this question?
Well, yeah, I made the question.
Well, do you know the answer?
Yeah, I know it because I made it. Look at this fucking dot. Makes me look like Rudolph. But yes, who plays Huey's dad in the show? The actor, not the character, but the actor. Yeah. And he's mostly in season 1, but we like the actor a lot, so it's yeah. So yeah, the answer will be in the end of the video, and the answer may surprise you.
Now, to start our fucked up Ferris wheel of moments, in no particular order, because it's all fucked up, Robin getting killed by A-Train.
I'll take care of this one, Josh.
Okay.
So, God damn it. So what do I say about this part? So whenever I first watched the show, it's in the very beginning. It starts off with Huey talking with his girlfriend, Robin. And, they're talking about how, like you need to stand your ground. And they're talking about, stuff in each other's pipes and whatnot. And 10 minutes go in, and then, it goes from really, like, nice to just fucking crazy murder shit, gory as fuck in less than 0.001 second. And it was just so crazy, like A-Train looked like me, if anything worse than me right now.
Oh yeah.
Whenever this happened, and it's like that really made me go, what the fuck? Like, what kind of show? This show set its tone like in that first 10 minutes, and it's nothing but that throughout the whole show. It's like continuous, like what the fuck, like that, but it definitely sets the tone of what could happen.
What to expect going
Yeah,
forward.
and like it literally came out of nowhere. I was not expecting it at all.
Yeah, and the fucked up part about that is later on in that same episode, like A-Train's at this secret club for only soups, and he's talking about how he swallowed the bitch's molar, and he laughs about it.
Yeah,
No remorse, nothing. They're just fucking laughing about it, and I'm just like, well, shit. A-Train's kind of a fucking asshole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I really hope he dies of a heart attack next season because, god damn it, he is a piece of shit asshole.
He is a piece of shit asshole. Now, for the faint of heart, it only gets worse and more fucked up from here. So you've been warned at this point. Now, let's talk about the main psychopath himself. Fucking Homelander and how he lets that plane crash with all those people.
Fucking Homelander.
Now, without remorse, didn't skip a beat, nothing, didn't think about it, didn't say, oh, hey, maybe I need to save these people. Decided to let all of these fucking people die. Okay? That's fucking crazy, man. Because, like, imagine how sociopathic you have to be to just say, oh, you know what? All these people can die. Fuck these people. And dude, there's this part where this mother is begging Maeve to save her daughter. And Maeve is just, like, okay, we can take her, we can save her. Her mother's fine. We can just save her. And Homelander threatens to let Maeve die with them. And oh my God, it's just like, that's so fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just so fucked up. You don't even know if he has any kind of perspective on human life or if he even cares. It was just a super fucked up moment. You know what I mean?
And now hear me out. Let me finish my whole sentence because I know right off the bat it's gonna sound wrong. I understand why he left that girl. Now hang on a second. Now, as a villain standpoint, she's seen too much. She knows
that's fucked up.
She's seen too much. If she did happen to go with her, she had to keep her mouth shut the whole time. And can you really trust that little girl? She's a liability, and he did it. But at the same time, like he was an evil asshole from the very beginning. I understand from a villain standpoint on why he did it, but I still don't like why they did it.
Yeah.
And what really got me was like Homelander, in the interview talking about like how this shouldn't have happened and like literally like shedding a tear for these people. If you would have not seen what had happened on the plane until you saw the footage of what Queen Maeve had, you probably would have been sympathizing with Homelander. Like, you know what? Like he genuinely cares. But at this point, you already know he's a lunatic. So it's like, God, like he's far of a lunatic.
Fucking
how
psychopath.
well he act of like, oh man, these people shouldn't have died, blah, blah, blah. And it's just, it's fucking crazy. Another fucking crazy thing, Translucent with the ass bomb.
That was funny.
So they were pretty much trying to kill Translucent, but it was very difficult because his skin from the material that it's made out of, it was nearly indestructible. So they had to take something out of the Luke Cage perspective. His skin is indestructible, but not the inside. So what they do is they stuck a bomb up his little booty hole.
And I'm gonna need you to put him way up inside your butthole, Morty.
In my butt?
Put him way up inside there, as far as they can fit.
Oh, jeez.
And, it just, God damn it, it made a whole mess. And I didn't think Huey was going to have the guts to do it, but he did it, and his guts ended up going everywhere.
I didn't think Huey had it in him, but Huey 2020. Fucking Huey.
I think it's too late for that. But anyway, the extent that they have to go to, like they have to be creative on how they killed these soups, and they had to literally blow his ass up.
In the most literal term.
Yep.
It's so great.
Like
So-
figuratively and literally.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the messed up part, well, not really messed up, but kind of messed up part is he kind of deserved it. He was a creep, like he really just like was hiding in bathrooms and he didn't really care about, like at one point he was like talking about how he was down on points because they were like bootlegging his movie. I mean, that's not what superheroes are about, but that's kind of the whole point of this show. It's the whole greed and corruption. And I mean, yeah, we can go on, but right now that's not the topic. We're talking about, I like how like the blood is like perfectly like around my eyes. He fucking deserved that shit. That's all I'm saying.
He did deserve that. And you know what? In the small amount of time he was there, he definitely left his mark. Definitely left his mark as one of the biggest assholes on the show. Now, finishing up with moments from season one. Now, finishing up from season one moments, we're going to move into season two. And the first season two moment that made me just go, what the fuck? Was Homelander's little daydream while he's there being criticized by the public. Now, for starters, we learned one thing. Homelander definitely does not take criticism well. By no means. He's like a super-powered baby, okay? When someone says something he doesn't like, he's gonna get angry. Now, he uses his heat vision to cut half the fucking people there in half. Now, granted, this is only, hallucination or whatnot, but like the fact that he's thinking about doing it, he's pictured it in his head and he's just like, I could fucking do this. And literally he could fucking do this. It's just a horrifying thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And at one point I really thought it was real. Like I honestly thought that he did.
Oh,
he
yeah.
finally snapped. He's losing control of Vought. He's losing control of the people. I guess he sees himself as a god. And whenever, he is losing control of everything that he is in control of, like he's going to snap and he will. And I thought he finally did, because it's like, you can definitely see it.
Yeah.
But luckily it wasn't, man. At one point he's going to, man.
I'm excited for that.
And we're gonna be there.
I got a front row seat with a big tub of buttered popcorn, and a greasy half-live chicken leg.
No, you know what? Seeing this moment, you know what it made me think of? Do you think Superman ever has these moments where he's just like, I could cut a bitch right now, just in half with my laser eyes, just fucking pissed off enough to where he even fantasizes about it.
At
Do you
least
think
once.
Superman has that day? You think at least once, right?
At least once, but he's always using it for something lame, like cutting up an iceberg or heating up an old woman's porridge. And Homelander wasn't the only lunatic on the show. The other one was Stormfront. Holy shit. Now, whenever she first came on, I'm like, okay, like something definitely is going to get caught on video because she's always have videos or a webcam or some sort of, not webcam, but like the body cam, she's always on media. And I'm like, okay, she's definitely going to record something that she's not supposed to record and she's going to get killed for it. But really, you start to question it whenever she just kills those innocent people whenever she's fighting Kimiko. And it's like, what the fuck did they do? Like that was kind of out of nowhere. And then she made a comment about Kimiko's brother, about him being Asian, like a racial slur or something like that. I'm like, okay, this bitch is fucking racist. And those people that were killed definitely makes a lot of sense now. And I'm like, we didn't think too much of it. You would think just like some cops, like, they could be racist, but it turns out that this bitch was a fucking Nazi. And it's like, and not only was she a Nazi, but the Nazis had created Compound V to make the white men like the legit superior race. And it's like, what the fuck? And what the fuck? You know what I mean? And it's just her not aging. You never really thought about it. You never really like thought of like her being part of the Nazi era, being one of the first successful experiments for Compound V, and it's just fucking crazy, dude.
I'm saying. At the end, when she gets beat up by the other three soups, being Kimiko, Queen Maeve, and Starlight, and then she ends up
badass.
That was fucking badass, and she deserved it. And then, not to mention, at the end, Becca's son Ryan uses his heat vision, saws off her arms, her legs, scalps a fucking bitch, to quote Keegan from the last video, and fucking leaves her there quoting German scriptures. Like, dude, she deserved what she got, and I'm glad she got what she got. Okay? Bitch got it.
And you know what? And I will say this, and I'm not really trying to sympathize with the villains right now, but I like to see through both sides of every story, and I really do felt bad about her in the end, because for one, well, hang on, for one of the whole Nazi thing, they thought like what they were doing was right, and it's just like a different thought process and growing up in that time. And then imagine you not aging while all your loved ones, spouse, your kids, like they grow up while you're still the same age. That gets to you at some point. So like in a way, I really do sympathize with her just because of what the Compound V had done to her while being raised in around that time.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, fuck that Nazi bitch. She had it coming.
Okay. Whew, I thought we had problems there for a second. Fuck that Nazi bitch.
I was going for the Oscar this year.
Now, speaking of bitches, let's get to what I think is the main, like, what the fuck moment of season 2. All the heads exploding in the courtroom scene, okay? Now, listen, let me paint you a picture here, because I'm fucking magnificent at it, I think. So you see this man in a wheelchair coming to testify against Vi. He's rolling up to the stand. He makes contacts with Homelander, and he's like, fuck you, bitch. You're about to go down. And he gets up to the stand, and Victoria is like, okay, tell us what you know. And as he starts talking, his fucking head blows up out of fucking nowhere. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, just nothing. Nobody was expecting that to happen.
That was like the biggest what the fuck moment in the whole show, like at least for me.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, because nobody was expecting it. And dude, like, it'd be one thing if it was just his head that exploded, right? Nah, it was everybody's fucking head. Like,
Well,
fucking,
not everybody, but there
like,
was a lot
okay,
of them.
okay, relatively everybody, okay? It's like your head's getting blown off, your head's getting blown off, your head's getting blown off. Everybody's fucking head is getting blown off, to quote Oprah. Anyway, by the end of this shit, there was like a river of blood in the courtroom. And you see Victoria just there, she's all squirming, wondering if she's next, and
There's
everybody's
also
there.
Homelander and
Homelander, Queen Maeve,
some Congress
Stormfront.
people who
Probably
really
not next.
couldn't have known who was next. And I'm pretty sure Victoria was going to be next.
Right?
She was just sticking her nose where it shouldn't have belonged.
Exactly. And, this had happened earlier in the season, whenever they met up with Butcher, whenever one of the employees met up with Butcher. And we were thinking, oh, hey, they have chips in the back of their head, right? It had to have been chips in the back of their head, right?
But who would have been doing it, though?
That's the point. Fucking wrong. It was Victoria. Victoria's a fucking soup. She can apparently blow up somebody's head just by looking at him. I don't even know if they have to be looking at him realistically, maybe even just thinking about him. I don't know how her powers work yet, but she deserves a fucking Oscar, because in that courtroom scene, I was like, oh, she's really scared for her life. No, she fucking wasn't. She was the one doing it. Fucking bitch.
And I was not expecting that at all. Like, it wasn't until the end. I'm like, no shit. Like, I
Right?
was very like suspicious that her head didn't get blown up, because I really thought she would have been the one to do it.
Mhm.
And I really thought it was I apologize, I don't know his character's name, but Giancarlo Esposito. I really thought it was him, just like getting rid of the loose ends.
Mhm.
But nope, I was really surprised that it was Victoria as well.
That came out of nowhere. Complete left field.
But all this crazy stuff going on in the show and how it ended, it's really making us looking forward to what's going on in season 3.
Mhm.
And you know, that Vought was created by the Nazis. Like, how is that going to affect Vought as a company in season 3, a worldwide company? And what is Victoria's plan? Like, what is her end game? What is she trying to get out of all these mind exploding events? Are we going to finally see Homelander lose his shit? I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared, but I'd be down to watch it.
Dude, I'm ready to see his carnage, in all honesty. Now, at this point, we have no plans to read the comics, and by no means are we experts on the subject. You know, not experts. None will be found here. We are basing our opinions strictly off the Amazon series. So please let us know what you thought of The Boys and what you thought was the most what the fuck moment in this show, because there were a lot more we did not fucking mention. If you like our content and want to see more of our stupid asses, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at We Are Nerd Co. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe.
And the answer to the question of who played Huey's dad was, drumroll please, Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg. Really?
Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
We have Run Fat Boy Run. God, he was
Paul.
in Paul.
Mm-hmm.
He did a little cameo in Force Awakens. I'm not gonna go through his whole film history, but that's just one of the few things that he is well known in. Besides Star Wars, I'm pretty sure I'm probably the only one that knows that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Granted, I haven't seen Star Wars.
You have seen Star Wars. Shut up. Shut up.
It's not even that good.
Don't fucking talk to me. Well, that was our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching it. And we are posting videos bi-weekly at the moment. Hopefully, whenever we get our shit situated, we can go back to weekly. But not gonna lie, I don't see that happening anytime soon. Was that your cat?
That is my cat. She's really fucking my hand up right now.
Tell that pussy to shut up.
I'll let you tell her yourself.
Shut up.
She's shaking her head. Yes. Okay. You heard him. Shut up. Ah, my mic.
You know what? I like that cat a little bit more now.
God damn
Oh
it.
my god. This has been Joseph.
This has been Josh.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
I got blood on my hand. We did say we were gonna do a Cobra Kai video, right?
We did. We did.
How are we doing on that?
Kung Fu fighting.
You know what really annoyed me was that, you know, The Karate Kid was a great movie.
Amazing.
I love Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan's great.
He's one of my role models. I love him to death. What I didn't like, however, was that they made the Karate Kid, the remake, but they taught him Kung Fu.
Yeah, that was kind
That
of
was
weird.
a totally, completely.
It's called the
different
Karate
form.
Kid, not the Kung Fu Kid. Ow, ow,
And
ow.
I mean, I can kind of understand why, but I don't like it.
Bitch, ow, fuck, ow. She got me pretty good there.
Cobra Kai is great.